Good evening and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school baseball. Tonight, in this IBC matchup, the Indian Valley Braves host the Claymont Mustangs. Tonight's game is presented by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Wayne Door, Wood Electric, Wendy's, Unified Insulation, and McInturf Realty. Now, let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
Welcome into high school baseball coverage here at Indian Valley High School. Thanks to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and Claxon Communications. We have the Indian Valley Braves playing host to the Claymont Mustangs. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Joe Geckler, along with Shannon Thomas. We are here with you to give you live play-by-play action between the Braves and Mustangs in a rivalry game, Shannon. When these two teams get together, we talk about it during football season, we talk about it during basketball season, and even here on the diamond, you get these two teams together. It's a pretty entertaining rivalry.
Yeah, and besides being a rivalry, a lot of these kids outside of these schools and outside of sports, they're friends. But once they get on that field of play, you represent your school, and they take that very serious. I mean, it's only a couple-minute drive from Indian Hill Road over there where Claymont High School is, over here at Indian Valley, and they're going to show up and play tonight to see who's the better team on the diamond. Some
very familiar names that played football for Claymont and played football for Indian Valley. Have a couple basketball players as well. So it's going to be an entertaining matchup here tonight at Indian Valley High School. A beautiful turf field, beautiful spring/summer day. I think it peaked out about 82 in my car today. And Shannon, a lot better than a 45 degree with a misty rain, right?
Yeah, I was standing down on the field earlier, and I've gotten to know Jackson Bircher pretty well over the couple of years down here at Indian Valley. Covered him, and he's walking off the field, and I'm like, looking pretty warm out there. And he said, it's hot out here today. You go from all that rain and those gloomy days, and now you got an 82-degree day, and you're standing on that turf. It feels pretty warm.
Yes, it does. And beautiful day, though, for some high school baseball, and we'll have all the live play-by-play action for you. Big thanks to Claxon Communications. We are in our Wood Electric pregame show. Going to take a break, come back for our In the Dugout segment brought to you by Cush Financial Group. We'll catch up with Claymont head coach Logan Addison. That's after this. You're listening to Big Z Sports with Claxon Communications. Back after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Reduce your energy costs and get rebates up to $400? Thad here for TMK Valley Propane. The Ohio Propane Council offers Ohio residents rebates for installing new propane water heaters and furnaces. Heck, even licensed installers can receive incentives for installation. Visit OhioPropaneRebates.com. This public service announcement is brought to you by your friends at TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
The Sarcho name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarshonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarshone.
When you think pizza, think Amici's Pizza, with locations in West Lafayette and Janaden Hutton to serve you. Amici's Pizza offers your favorite traditional pizzas, as well as specialty pizzas, subs, wings, and salads. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. Right now at Amici's, with the purchase of a large or an extra large pizza at regular price, receive a free medium cheesy bread. Try one today in West Lafayette or Janaden Hutton. Big city taste for a small city price. Learn more. Find Amici's on Facebook.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with Claymont head coach Logan Addison, presented by the Cush Financial Group. Coach, we get a beautiful day for some high school baseball. As we get closer to the tournament draw, how do you feel your guys are playing?
We're starting to get a little bit better. I know the record doesn't show it, but there's games in there that could have been won, could have gone either way, and we're putting ourselves in position to win them. Now we just got to find a way to win them, and I think that's going to come at some point, sometime soon.
Coach, talk to us about your 4 seniors on your club and what they mean to your program.
Yeah, it's a great group of kids. We got Cale Poland, who's a left-handed commit to Findlay. I mean, does everything for us. Great leader, hardest working kid we got. Jagger Morrison, who actually didn't play last year but played his sophomore and freshman year, has come along and has been the most vocal leader of the bunch, and his bat's really starting to come along, so it's been pretty exciting to see that progression. Brody Moreland hasn't played since the 7th grade, I believe. Decided to come out. You might know him from basketball, football. I mean, the kid can do everything. He's played 7 different positions for us. We try to plug him where we think the ball is going to go the most. I mean, and he hits in the 9 hole, has about a 450 on base percentage, best attitude in the world. I mean, the kid's awesome. And Austin Conley, I mean, I just said best attitude from Brody Moreland, but Austin hasn't got plate appearance for it yet this year, but he's the top of the step of the dugout all the time, best teammate. You never hear a complaint out of him. I mean, he's everything you could ask out of a kid.
Coach, your rival, the Indian Valley Braves, staying in your way today. What do you know about them, and what do you expect from them here today?
Well, I know they're going to be talented. I know they're going to be able to do a little bit of everything. I know that the McComb kid behind the plate, he's as good as I've ever seen behind the plate. I haven't seen their lineup yet, but we're expecting to see the older Haney kid, who I know is going to dominate the zone. So we're hoping to be able to scrap a couple across against him. With us having Cale on the mound, we're thinking it's going to be a low-scoring game, so we're going to try to find a way to win however we can do that.
Finally, Coach, what are your 3 keys for the Mustangs to knock off the Braves and start to gain some momentum for this tournament run?
Yeah, the biggest key is throwing strikes. If Cale can throw strikes, we have a chance to beat anybody. And I'm talking to anybody in the state because he's about as good as it gets, but sometimes he loses command. If he can be over the zone, he's going to be tough to beat. Our second key would be taking care of the baseball on the field. We've had I said, you look at our scores, and there's a lot of close games in there that could have gone either way, and we've handed some games away, not being able to field the ball. Our third key is energy. We get flat sometimes. I've preached that we're a little too used to losing, but I think that started to come around, and they've started to see. We came back and beat Union Local on Saturday, and the energy after the game was awesome. And I just hope they hold on to that feeling and want to go get that against the big dogs today.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck and have fun.
Thank you.
That was Claymont head coach Logan Addison joining me in the dugout, presented by the Cush Financial Group. Coming up next, I'll be joined in the dugout by Indian Valley head coach Shannon McComb right here with Big Z Sports.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with Indian Valley head coach Shannon McComb, presented by the Cush Financial Group. Coach, we're over halfway through the regular season. The tournament draw is coming up. How do you feel the Braves are playing as you head into the second season?
We're a little up and down right now. We're getting a little more experience, which is a key thing because, we're typically starting 3 freshmen, 2 sophomores. Only had 4 guys back with any varsity experience, but, we're 14 games in now, so the experience and the young factor are out of the way now, so we're gaining a little momentum. Hopefully we just continue to build on what we've been doing the last few weeks and get a little momentum going into the tournament draw.
Coach, a gorgeous day for high school baseball today. How hard is it to prepare the guys one day for a great day of baseball, the next day possibly rain or inclement weather and colder weather here in Ohio?
It's been tough this year. We've had, I think, 4 or 5 games canceled because of the rain. A lot of time spent in the field house with a lot of just hitting and hopefully it's finally turned. We get the rest of the season in without any more weather difficulties and, continue right through the tournament.
Coach, the Claymont Mustangs travel here to Janaden for the rivalry game. What do you know about them? What do you expect from them?
It's a rivalry game, as you said, so it's always going to be tough, especially when you're playing, Claymont, a real close team. Kids know each other. I know they got Cale Pullen, who's a real solid pitcher. Just like any other team, they're going to put the ball in play. We got to make the plays behind Spencer and, hopefully score a couple runs and put the pressure on them and hopefully come out with a victory.
Finally, Coach, what are your 3 keys for the Braves to knock off the Mustangs and defend your home turf?
Got to play sound, fundamental defense. That's been up and down with us a little bit. Hopefully, Spencer's had a strong year, so hopefully he goes out there and throws strikes. And, like I said a little bit ago, just jump on them early, put the pressure on them with our offense, and hopefully come out with a victory.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck and have fun today.
Thank you.
That was Indian Valley head coach Shannon McComb joining me in the dugout, presented by the Cush Financial Group. Coming up next, the windy starting lineups and first pitch of the Mustangs and Braves right here with Big Z Sports.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust. Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
When you think pizza, think Amici's Pizza, with locations in West Lafayette and Janaden Hutton to serve you. Amici's Pizza offers your favorite traditional pizzas, as well as specialty pizzas, subs, wings, and salads. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. Right now at Amici's, with the purchase of a large or an extra large pizza at regular price, receive a free medium cheesy bread. Try one today in West Lafayette or Janaden Hutton. Big city taste for a small city price. Learn more. Find Amici's on Facebook.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Live more comfortably this winter with the help of Unified Insulation Systems. Unified Insulation Systems is a full-service insulation and weatherization provider that can show you how to properly insulate your home or business. With good insulation from Unified Systems, you can prevent your gutters from freezing and get rid of your high-energy bills. Call Jeremiah Thomas today for your free quote at 330-773-7377 or visit unifiedinsulation.com. Call Unified Insulation Systems today, your most trusted name in insulation.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Your property is unique, and our agents know how to sell it. Whether it's a traditional listing or live auction, we'll earn you top dollar. Our agents will utilize whichever method of sale works best. When buying or selling your next home, call on Kaufman.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School for high school baseball presentation. Thanks to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas here for Indian Valley as they play host to the Claymont Mustangs. And we're going to take a look at the Wendy's starting lineups first for the visiting Claymont Mustangs, coached by Logan Addison. They come in at 4-10 on the season. Number 9, Ethan Fair. He bats leadoff and catches today for the Mustangs. Batting second, number 3, Connor Hillier. He's in center field. Batting third, number 12, Nolan McMorrow at shortstop. Batting fourth, the pitcher today, number 32, Cale Poland. Number 30, Braylon Mullen at third base, batting fifth. Batting sixth, number 11, Jagger Morrison. He's at second base. Batting seventh, Jackson Jinks. He wears number 15, and he is the DH today. Number 25, Brayson Gray is in left field, batting eighth and batting ninth. Brody Moreland in right field wearing number 14. And at first base, but not batting today, number 10, Nate Downing. Again, Fair, Hillier, McMorrow, Poland, Mullen, Morrison, Jinks, Gray, and Moreland. And Downing at first base again will not bat, but will play in the field for the for the Claymont Mustangs. Now take a look at the defensive alignment for the Indian Valley Braves. Catching today, Tanyan McComb. On the hill today, Spencer Haney. At third base, Jackson Bircher. At shortstop, Deegan Bieber. At second base, Kylan McDonald. At first base, Maddox Caldwell. In left field, Eric Golder. Center field, Austin McCreary. And right field is Cam Anama. And the first pitch is swung on and missed by Ethan Fair. The count is no balls and one strike. First pitch brought to you by the Buckeye Career Center. Next pitch on the inside corner for strike two. So no balls and two strikes now to the leadoff hitter, and that's Ethan Fair. Swing and a miss for strike three. 3 quick pitches and 1 out here in the top of the first.
Yeah, nice job by Spencer Haney right there. He's just going after the batter early and got him out in 3 straight pitches. And as if Coach McComb, you got to like that, make quick work, save on the arm a little.
Again, Spencer Haney on the hill today for the Indian Valley Braves. First pitch to the second batter of the game. Going to be inside for ball one. That's Connor Hillier, the center fielder. The 1-0 pitch. Just low and outside for ball number 2 to Connor Hillier, the junior center fielder for the Mustangs. 2-0 pitch swung on and blooped. That's going to maybe fall in between second base and right field. It does as Hillier reaches on a single for the first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, got a nice little placement on the ball right there with the bat. Put it in no man's land, was able to drop.
That's going to bring in number 12, Nolan McMorrow, the shortstop, and the number 3 hitter for the Mustangs. Hillier gets a huge lead over at first base. Haney turns and looks, nods, now delivers. Swung on and popped up towards the right fielder, and it's going to be caught out there by the right fielder, Cam Anama, for out number 1.
Yeah, nice job by Anama right there. He kind of stood his ground right there. He took just about a half a step back. He wanted to make sure that ball was going to come in early, and he came in and made the catch.
And that's going to bring in number 32, Cale Poland, the pitcher for the Claymont Mustangs and number 4 hitter today. Throw over to try to get Hillier. That gets past the first baseman. Hillier jumps up and then slides into second base as they retrieve the ball. So that's going to be an error on the pitcher on the pickoff attempt to allow Hillier to get to second.
Yeah, it's kind of a big error right there. You kind of want to keep him at bay. You want to throw it over there, but you got to make sure you get it because now you kind of got him in scoring position right there, and you got 2 outs.
First pitch now to Poland. Swung on and fouled off to the screen to the right side for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Cale Poland. Beautiful day for some high school baseball here at Indian Valley High School. Again, Joe Geckler and Shannon Thomas. Big thanks to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency as our presenting sponsor all spring long. Now the 0-1 pitch. Outside corner, strike 2. Now no balls and 2 strikes to Cale Poland, the opposing pitcher today for Spencer Haney. The 0-2 pitch. Inside for ball number 1. Way inside. Poland had to move out of the way on that one or get hit. So Hillier at second with a big lead. Shortstop creeping in behind. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that's going to do it for the Mustangs here in the top of the first inning. They get a hit and a runner left. And after a half, no score between Claymont and Indian Valley. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Reduce your energy costs and get rebates up to $400? Thad here for TMK Valley Propane. The Ohio Propane Council offers Ohio residents rebates for installing new propane water heaters and furnaces. Heck, even licensed installers can receive incentives for installation. Visit OhioPropaneRebates.com. This public service announcement is brought to you by your friends at TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK. Service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas here in the bottom of the first inning for the Claymont Mustangs and Indian Valley Braves. Take a look at the starting lineup now for the Indian Valley Braves. Batting leadoff, number 5, Tanya McComb. He is the catcher. Batting fourth, Spencer Haney. He's on the hill today for Indian Valley. Batting third, number 8, Jackson Bircher at third base. Batting fourth, number 9, Deegan Bieber. He's at shortstop. Number 1, Austin McCreary's in center field, batting fifth. Batting sixth, number 21, Eric Golder. He's in left field. Number 3, Maddox Caldwell. He's at first base, batting seventh. Batting eighth, Cam Anema. He's in right field, wears number 18. And Kylan McDonald, he's at second base, batting number 9 and wearing number 12. Again, McComb, Haney, Bircher, Bieber, McCreary, Golder, Caldwell, Anema, and McDonald are your starters for the Indian Valley Braves. Quick first half of the first inning there for Spencer Haney, Shannon, as he gave up a hit but got 2 strikeouts and left the runner on base.
Yeah, he did a nice job in the first inning right there. Like I said, he had the one error where he overthrew first base to try to keep the runner at bay. Kind of got away from him right there. It sailed on him, and now we're going to get to watch senior Cale Poland for the Mustangs come to the mound. And Cale's a pretty good baseball player. He's going to continue his career at the University of Findlay, where he'll play baseball and stuff. And his high school career, he's kind of had some injuries and stuff, so he's battled through some adversity, and looking forward to watching this young man on the mound today and see how he does.
Well, stepping in, Tanyan McComb, a senior, the only senior for the Braves here today, batting .343 and 7 RBIs on the season. First pitch, swung on and missed for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike here. At the bottom of the first, no score between Claymont and Indian Valley. The 0-1 pitch. Off speed, high and outside for ball number 1. Count even now at 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed again by McComb. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes to Tanyan McComb. Third base, Braylon Mullen. Shortstop is Nolan McMorrow. Second base, Jagger Morrison. And at first base, Nate Downing for the Mustangs. The 1-2 pitch is going to be high and outside for ball 2 and back to the screen. Count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. In the outfield, Brayson Gray. In left field, in center field, Connor Hillier. And in right field, Brody Moreland. And your catcher today is Ethan Fair. And, of course, on the hill is Cale Poland. Now the 2-2 pitch. Inside corner, strike 3. Got him looking for out number 1 here in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, nice job on that pitch right there by Poland. Poland's got nice infield defense around him. He's got 2 solid guys there at the corner. But the guys at shortstop and second base are both pretty good athletes for the Mustangs and Morrison and McMorrow. So Cale's got a real nice infield around him.
So number 4, Spencer Haney steps in, batting .364 and 3 RBIs on the season for the Braves. First pitch going to be high and inside for ball number 1. Infield shaded around towards left field. The center fielder just to the left side of second base. That ball's going to be fouled out of play for strike 1. A little bit of a gap between right field and center field, as the center fielder, like I said, is shaded towards left field. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike on the inside corner for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the number 2 hitter and opposing pitcher, Spencer Haney. The 1-2 swung on and fouled off down the first base line. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
One thing about it, when you come down here to Indian Valley for a baseball game, you tend to have a lot of fans. You get a lot of fans that sit down the first base line. People sit over in their yards and watch the game. Get the fans sitting clear out there in right field. They're going to watch the baseball game and the softball game over there going on, as the Lady Mustangs have also traveled down here to take on the Lady Braves over at the softball field.
Now the 1-2 pitch that's going to get past the third baseman. That's going to be a base hit down the line. He's going to hustle down to second is Haney. He slides head first into second for a 1-out double. Ball gets past, but nice job by the first baseman Downing to back that up and to hold Haney to a double. And with 1 out here in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, nice job right there by Downing at first base. If he's not paying attention, that turns into a triple on the throwing error right there, but he was able to keep him at bay.
Now number 8, Jackson Bircher steps in, the third baseman, and number 3 hitter, batting .300 with 7 RBIs on the season. Runner on second with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. No score between Claymont and Indian Valley. First pitch to Bircher. Going to be outside for ball 1. Big thanks to our sponsors today, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Wood Electric. We had Cush Financial Group as well, as Bircher swings and misses at the 1-0 pitch. Now make it now at 1 ball and 1 strike.
Bircher comes in batting .300, but he's got an on-base percentage of .353, and that's pretty good on-base percentage.
Swing and a miss for strike 2 to Bircher. Falls behind in the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, Spencer Haney on second after the 1-out double just a moment ago. Poland looks back, now delivers. Curveball got him swinging for out number 2 and strikeout number 2 here in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, nice job by Poland right there to help himself. That curveball come in. Bircher got his lead foot out a little far, kind of made him pull the ball or the bat underneath the ball.
Number 9, Deegan Bieber steps in, the shortstop, batting .333 with 6 RBIs on the season. Now the first pitch. Outside for ball 1. Again, Haney still out at second after his 1-out double. That ball fouled back to the screen to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Beautiful facility here for Indian Valley. The field turf on the infield. They got the grass on the outfield. They do a nice job here at Indian Valley. 1-1 pitch. Inside corner for strike 2.
Yeah, the baseball program's done a really nice job over the years of doing all their own fundraising and stuff. And last year, the big project was the new batting cages over here with all the cement work and field turf over there.
1-2 pitch going to be high and outside for ball 2. Even the count now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Of course, off in the distance, you can see Brotherhood HVAC Stadium for the Indian Valley Braves football team. And just beyond center field is the softball field. 2-2 pitch outside, runs the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Of course, we've done our fair share of football games there in the fall, Shannon, and looks like the Braves will have another outstanding team again this fall.
Yeah, and with the region shakeups, a lot of schools will have different opponents this year.
Yeah, it's interesting as you saw some big names and big hitters no longer in Indian Valley's region. The likes of Steubenville, they're up in Division III now, and you lose, I believe it was Licking Valley, and there was one other one in there that they lost as well, but they picked up Canton South and West Holmes. Payoff pitch outside for ball 4. So 2 runners on now with 2 outs. Bieber on first and Haney on second. Going to bring in number 1, Austin McCreary, the center fielder, batting .306 with 10 RBIs on the season. Indian Valley comes into the game 8-6. Claymont 4-10. Had a busy week of games. Hopefully the rain gets out of here quick enough to not postpone anymore. First pitch going to be high for ball one.
Haney takes advantage of it. He advances over to third base.
So Haney now on third after the stolen base. And a step off as the runner slipped going to second. And he gets him at second. Does Cale Poland did the right thing. The senior ran right at the runner Bieber as he slipped going to second, and Poland ran him down in between first and second for out number 3 here in the bottom of the first. After one, no score between Indian Valley and Claymont. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
The Sarshow name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarshown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarshownCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarshown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarshown.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. Top of the second inning on the play to end the first inning. Bieber fell down going to second base on the steal attempt, and that was able to allow Spencer Haney to score on the rundown as Cale Poland ran down the runner but failed to watch Haney run from third, and he scored before they got the out at second. So Indian Valley leads 1-0 here, headed to the top of the second inning, and that's going to bring in Braylon Mullen, the third baseman for the Mustangs. Where's number 30, bats from the right side. First pitch from Haney. Swung on and missed for strike one. So 1-0 Indian Valley leads here in the top of the second. Inside for ball number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Mullen. One pitch. Outside corner, strike 2. That's one thing I like about Haney. He gets it and then brings it right back to the plate. He doesn't waste time.
Yeah, he gets in this rhythm, and he just wants to keep right on going.
It's going to be low and away for ball number 2. Even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mullen, Morrison, and Jenks, the first 3 for the Mustangs here in the top of the second. Swung on and missed for strike 3 and out number 1 here in the second.
3 strikeouts already for Spencer Haney.
It's going to bring in Jagger Morrison, the second baseman. Where's number 11? Bats from the left side. Again, 1-0. Indian Valley leads. Swing and a miss on the low strike for strike number 1. No balls and 1 strike now to Morrison. Jenks on deck for the Mustangs. Curveball, got him swinging again for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, and now the 0-2 pitch. Going to be high and outside for ball 1.
Yeah, Haney thought, well, you're going to chase those other ones. Let me put one up here and see if you go after that one.
Change the eye level. Flips the bat out there, and that's gonna reach the grass and cause problems and get by the left fielder who fell down. And he's going to get to second base with a double. Nice hit, and just flipped the bat out there at the ball and got on second. The double by Morrison with 1 out here in the top of the second.
Yeah, he just kind of reached out there and poked it, and I thought they was going to be able to make a catch on it, but it had just enough distance to get over their head, and then, like I said, the left fielder slipped when he came in. So that allowed Morrison to keep right on going.
That's going to bring in Jackson Jenks, the freshman, DH, inside for ball 1. Jinks wears 15, bats from the right side. Like I said, he is a freshman and the DH today. The ball's going to be fought off down the right field line, and that's going to be a foul ball. Just about a foot foul. Jinks would have had an RBI if that would have landed fair. But Morrison has to head back to second after the foul ball. So 1 ball and 1 strike now to Jackson Jinks. Again, the freshman DH for the Mustangs. Again, Morrison leads off second. Next pitch inside corner for strike 2. Jinks in the hole now at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch in the dirt. Nice job by McComb as the catcher to knock that down. Don't let that get to the backstop or Morrison would advance to third. 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Morrison on second. Jinks with a 2-2 count. A little check swing, Nubber down the line. He tags him and gets the out. But Morrison does advance up to third base with 2 outs now for the Mustangs.
Yeah, nice job by Haney right there just to get the ball and make the tag. That way he could keep Morrison from rounding third. So now it'll be up to Haney to get himself out of a jam right here.
So 2 outs here in the top of the second, runner on third. That's going to bring in Brayson Gray for the Mustangs. Over the heart of the plate for strike 1. It's the key in high school baseball to get ahead of the hitters. The 0-1 pitch going to be in the dirt again. Nice job by McComb to block that one. McComb does a nice job back there behind the plate.
Yeah, McComb, he's been a catcher here for 4 years now, and he's going to go on to Ashland University and continue his baseball career.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, it looks like it got him, and it did. As Brayson Gray hit by a pitch and gets on to first base, going to bring in number 14, Brody Moreland. So runners on first and third. You have Gray on first, Morrison on third, and Brody Moreland steps in with 2 on and 2 out. And he turns and looks over at first. Big lead over there for Gray. Nope, now Haney steps off as he kept looking over at first, nodding his head, looking back, and had a big lead over there by Gray at first. He's a good 6-7 feet off of first base. It's probably going to take off running here on the pitch. And he does. First pitch is going to be thrown down by McComb, and he's going to be out from here to there for the out number 3 here in the second inning. And 1 runner left, and the run did not count there to end the second as Gray was gunned down by McComb at second base. And after 1.5, 1-0 Indian Valley. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
When you think pizza, think Amici's Pizza, with locations in West Lafayette and Janaden Hutton to serve you. Amici's Pizza offers your favorite traditional pizzas, as well as specialty pizzas, subs, wings, and salads. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. Right now at Amici's, with the purchase of a large or an extra large pizza at regular price, receive a free medium cheesy bread. Try one today in West Lafayette or Janaden Hutton. Big city taste for a small city price. Learn more. Find Amici's on Facebook.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas here in the bottom of the second inning. Indian Valley leads 1-0 as the Braves are back at the plate now. Austin McCreary, who was at the plate on the run down and the run that scored at the end of the first inning. McCreary, Golder, and Caldwell here, the first three in the bottom of the second. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency as our presenting sponsor all spring long. Don't forget, coming up after the game, our Dumont Sporting Good postgame show will announce our McInturf Realty Player of the Game as well. As Poland delivers, inside corner, strike one to McCreary. Also, you can check out our Wayne Door instant replay today as Judd is over there running the controls for Claxon Communications. A ground ball to short, fielded and on to first for out number one. Nice job by the shortstop, Nolan McMorrow, to get the speedy McCreary down the line for out number one. They called him.
They're going to call interference right there because the first baseman was standing on the first base.
So let's see what the call is here. Like you said, Shannon, he was out, but then all of a sudden I look up, still on first. Now they're discussing it, and they call it interference. Or I know they're calling it the first baseman was off the bag. They didn't call the umpire motion as he was off the bag when he caught it. So that's going to be an error on the shortstop to allow McCreary to get on first. So number 21, Eric Golder, the left fielder, steps in. Now the Claymont head coach, Logan Addison, out to talk to the umpires. And shaking his head as he walks away. Not happy with the call.
Yeah, I mean, from where I was standing, I thought they was trying to say he was standing straight over top the bag and the runner didn't have room, but
they said he was off the bag, and that would be an error on the throw. That would be an error on the shortstop, McMorrow. Takes off, and the batter bunted at it. They're going to fire it back to first. And he is out this time as the runner, McCreary, gets caught in a rundown. They fire it back to first, and he goes in head first and is tagged out as the little bit of what do you want to call it? Saving face there. The first baseman gets the tag and gets the out. That goes 2-6-3 on the putout. Outside corner for strike two now to Golder as he bunted at that ball the first time on the first pitch. Now no balls and 2 strikes with 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Say he went, and strike 3, and out number 2 here in the bottom of the second. That's the 3rd strikeout of the day for Poland. Going to bring in number 3, Maddox Caldwell, the first baseman. Bats .257 with 7 RBIs on the season. First pitch, swung on and missed for strike 1.
Caldwell took a big cut at it right there, but he was just a little bit below the ball.
Now the 0-1 pitch. Going to be high and outside for ball number 1. You glance down behind the backstop here, Shannon. Young man on crutches, one Riker Williams, coming off his foot injury in basketball. Strike 2, swinging by Caldwell. Sounds like the surgery went well, and he'll be back ready for football season in August. So Riker would be a big addition to this baseball team, but unfortunately cannot play. 1-2, just outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hate injuries regardless of grade or age. You just don't like them. And now the 2-2 pitch. That ball is going to be grounded to second. Fielded and on to first for out number 3 here in the bottom of the second inning. And after 2, no score, or 1-0, Indian Valley leads. Claymont back after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Brig Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas here for high school baseball. Thanks to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Claxon Communications, of course. And if you haven't followed us on social media, folks, make sure you do with Big Z Sports on Twitter, at Big_Z Sports, on Instagram, and, of course, on Facebook. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. First pitch to Moreland, inside corner for strike one.
Yeah, you definitely want to get on that YouTube channel and subscribe because it's going to get busy here in the next couple weeks.
Inside for ball number one. We got some high school softball tournament action coming up. We got some the IVC track meet. Swing and a miss by Moreland. Runs the count to 1 2 strikes. Shannon, you did the Dave Bell, was it Memorial? Is that what
Legacy.
What it was? Legacy. And the strike three call to Moreland for out number one here. Top of the order now, Ethan Fair struck out his first time up today. He is 0 for 1.
Yeah, we got to thank Booster Club. They got a hold of us. They wanted us to do that, and we jumped on that track meet, and it went really well. We've got a lot of great reviews from it.
Swing and a miss by Ethan Fair for strike number one. You got the IVC meet coming up here next week. It looks like Tanyan McComb down on his luck here behind the plate. We'll see what happened here as head coach Shannon McComb walks out to check on him.
Yeah, it's catcher's a tough position to play when the ball comes off the turf, and it kind of come up and caught him.
Caught him in the not-so-good place.
Well, I'll let you determine that.
I didn't see it, so, I mean, he's acting like things aren't going well for him right now as Coach McComb is allowing him to take his time. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout and come back after this. You're listening to Big Z Sports right here with Claxon Communications.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Back after the injury timeout, and Tanyan McComb back in there as Ethan Fair fouls off the 0-1 pitch. Now no balls and 1 strike. Or no balls and 2 strikes as he lines one into the gap, and that's going to get down as Ethan Fair touches first and heads to second. And there's going to be a throw and a play at second. And he is out at second base. Ethan Fair gunned down from the center fielder. Austin McCreary gunned Ethan Fair at second as he's trying to stretch that single into a double. Great throw there by Austin McCreary.
Yeah, I don't know if when he slid, because where we're standing, if his right hand, if it hit the bag and went off the bag and he was able to make the tag on him. I mean, from here it looked like he was in there, but that's something that you'll have to watch the replay on YouTube to see if it's, if he was safe or not.
So Connor Hillier steps in now, takes the first pitch outside for ball one. Hillier reached on an error his first time up. No, excuse me. Connor Hillier had a base hit his first time up and got to second on the throwing error by the pitcher. Now a 2-0 count to Hillier. Outside for ball three. So he's ahead in the count. 3 balls, no strikes. Is Hillier. Now the 3-0 pitch. Outside corner, strike 1. Nice job by Hillier to leave that one go on the outside. Swing and a miss at the high fastball. Runs the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hillier, the son of Brock Hillier, a local official for football and basketball and baseball, I believe, as Hillier strikes out swinging for out number 3 here in the top of the 3rd inning. So 1 hit. That runner cut down at second, trying to stretch that single into a double. And after 2.5, 1-0 Indian Valley. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors, Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas for high school baseball. Thanks to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 1-0 Indian Valley leads the Claymont Mustangs. Coming up here in the bottom of the 3rd, Cam Anama, Kylan McDonald, and Tanyan McComb, the first 3 hitters for the Braves. So 1 run in the 1st inning for the Indian Valley Braves as they get a runner and a run down. The runner from 3rd, which was Haney, scores after in the rundown. The pitcher lost track of him, and he ended up scoring at the 1st inning. As Anama takes the first one outside for ball number 1. Nobody on. First batter here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Cam Anama, the right fielder, batting .250 on the season. Swing and a miss for strike number 1. 1-1 pitch, or the 1-1 count now to Anama, the right fielder. Wears 18, bats from the left side. That ball is going to be sliced out of play down the left field line for strike 2.
He was in track to hit that charcoal gray van out there or whatever it is, but it kind of drifted away. So somebody saved a dent in their hood.
I parked out way out by you. I learned from you. I know where to park out here. I'm not taking any windshield balls.
Yeah, I've been to enough baseball games in Indian Valley. I know where I'm parking when I get here.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3 and out number 1 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
A couple years ago, they were having a softball game out there, and I watched a lady pull in. She was proud of her brand new car. Literally just picked it up at the car lot, pulled in back there behind the softball back fence, and the foul ball come off and shattered the windshield. Brand new, just left the parking lot.
Oh, my goodness gracious. As number 12, Kylan McDonald steps in, he's going to try to bunt, but he bunts it back to the screen for strike number 1.
That one actually went clear up over the fence and landed in the stands back here.
4 strikeouts on the day for Cale Poland. McDonald, the second baseman, batting .333 with 2 RBIs on the season. 0-1 count. Inside corner, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes now to McDonald. Little in stature. Bats from the right side, wears number 12. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and grounded in between first and second as Poland does a nice job to get over there and cover for the fielding first baseman Nate Downing as Poland gets the out, retired at first, and that's going to be out number 2. Take you back up to the top of the order now, number 5, Tanyan McComb. you're scoring at home, that out went 3-1 for out number 2. McComb batting .343 on the season coming into the game. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout looking. Talked about Tanyan McComb for the last 4 years in all 3 sports, baseball, basketball, football. First pitch, just inside. Turns away from it.
Yeah, and, a fun fact here for you, Big Z Sports fun fact, like to call.
All right.
Tanyan McComb's probably one of the few athletes in this area that has got a player of the game shirt in all 3 sports.
Interesting, as he takes strike 1 on the inside corner. Yeah, that makes sense, though. Football, basketball, and baseball. So he gets those shirts. He probably has a few of them, actually, as now Poland steps off. But that's an interesting fact there. I didn't even think about that.
He got one in basketball this year. He got one in football this year, and then he got one in baseball down here. I think it was last year me and you did the game. We had to bring him upstairs and do an interview with him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Curveball, strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to McComb, the senior. Headed to Ashland to play baseball at the next level.
Now it's got me thinking what other athletes. I'm sure Gabe Tingle probably got one in each sport.
I'm sure Gabe did. I don't know if he the 1-2. Ooh, got him square in the back as he takes off his arm gear and now runs on to first is McComb as he's hit by a pitch. That's going to bring up Spencer Haney, the pitcher. He is 1 for 1 on the day with a double and a run scored. Yeah, Gabe Tingle's a good call. He very easily could have. I don't know how many Ridgewood games we did. I know I was able to do a Ridgewood game.
The baseball would be the tough one.
That would be the tough one. As McComb gets a big lead at first, takes off running on the pitch, and he's going to have no throw. He's going to steal second easily as McComb gets a huge jump off of Poland there on the mound.
Yeah, fair come up. He was ready to fire, but he kind of bobbled the ball in transition from the glove, and he made the smart decision and not try to rush the throw and overthrow it. So, like I said, McComb will advance on.
1-0 pitch. That ball's going to be lined into center field and caught by the center fielder for out number 3 of the 3rd inning. A runner left. And after 3, 1-0 Indian Valley. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. Top of the 4th inning, 1-0. Indian Valley leads Claymont. As we are headed to the top of the 4th inning, Nolan McMorrow, Cale Poland, and Braylon Mullen, the first 3 hitters for the Mustangs. Shannon and I were talking in the break there as trying to rack our brain a little bit to see. You made up that fun fact for Big Z Sports in the last inning with Tanyan McComb. 3 shirts, 1 in each sport that he played, big player of the game shirts. And, I may have come up with another one, but, man, you mentioned Gabe Tingle. That's a very good possibility. About Aiden Hall at Dover. That's a great possibility, and I think football, basketball, baseball as well. So it's going to be low for ball number 1 to McMorrow. As we sit here and rack our brain, I'm sure we should come up with some more, but Spencer Haney pitches too fast for us to even keep talking about it. 2 balls and no strikes now to McMorrow. 2-0 pitch, swung on and driven down the left field line, and foul. No, they call it a home run just inside the foul pole as Nolan McMorrow sends one out of here down the left field line. I thought that went foul. The home plate umpire said, no, that's out of here for a home run, and the score is tied at 1 apiece.
Nolan McMorrow, he's a special athlete at Claymont, and his aunt follows Big Z Sports, and she watches a lot of our stuff. And so I'm sure his Aunt Summer's probably watching. They got this little patio bar area where they watch a lot of our games and stuff, and she's always posting pictures on the screen. So I'm interested if she was watching today, if he hit this home run, or if she's out here sitting in the crowd. But he is a special athlete.
2 quick pitches again, 2 balls and no strikes now to Poland as McMorrow sends one out of here to left field to tie the ball game up at 1 here in the top of the 4th. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Cale Poland. Foul tip at the plate. Nice job by McComb to hang on to it. Runs the count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outside corner, strike 3 called as Haney comes back to get Poland after the home run.
Nolan is also the nephew of Blaze that does wrestling with us over here at Big Z Sports.
Oh, wow, a little connection there.
Yep, and Blaze was going to come here tonight and watch with us, stand up here, but his daughter had gymnastics, so he couldn't come. So he's going to be bummed out when we tell him that, his nephew hit a home run.
Well, he can always go back and watch it. On my foul ball home run call that I had, I thought it went foul, and the umpire said no, it was gone as Mullen fouls that one off.
Well, in your defense, there's some games you've had to take binoculars to this year to see, so we're going to have to get you a pair of binoculars.
I know, man. I'm getting old, brother. This is my vision. Inside corner, strike 2. I was watching it go down the line, and to me it looked like it went foul, and then I looked over, and they're running around the bases as a swing and a miss for strike 3 to Mullen, and out number 2 here in the top of the 4th.
And that's what's great, what everybody has done here for Big Z Sports and WTUZ, the program that you and Chris and Eric, visioned all these years ago. Now Adam's taken over, and these kids will be able to go back and watch these for generations.
That ball is going to be popped up down the left field line. Left fielder rolling over to catch it, and he makes the catch. Nice job by the left fielder, Eric Golder, to record out number 3 here in the 4th. But a home run by Nolan McMorrow ties this ball game up. And after 3.5, we're all tied at 1. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our school-to-work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
When you think pizza, think Amici's Pizza, with locations in West Lafayette and Janaden Hutton to serve you. Amici's Pizza offers your favorite traditional pizzas, as well as specialty pizzas, subs, wings, and salads. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. Right now at Amici's, with the purchase of a large or an extra large pizza at regular price, receive a free medium cheesy bread. Try one today in West Lafayette or Janaden Hutton. Big city taste for a small city price. Learn more. Find Amici's on Facebook.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. Bottom of the 4th, tied at 1. Update from the softball game in the 3rd inning. I believe it was 7-1. Indian Valley leads Claymont over there on the softball diamond. Big thanks to Shannon's daughter Nora for the update as she walked over and got us an update. Here we're in the bottom of the 4th, 1-1. Claymont and Indian Valley. We got 3, 4, and 5 coming to the plate this inning for the Braves, Bircher, Bieber, and McCreary. First pitch outside for ball 1. Bircher 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. Came into the game batting 307 RBIs. High for ball number 2.
Bircher was a state placer this year down in Columbus for the wrestling tournament for the Braves. Stood on the podium this year. That was a big goal of his.
Now the 2-0 pitch. Inside corner, strike 1. Good athlete. We see him on the football field. Obviously a good wrestler, being a state placer, and a good baseball player as well. The 2-1 pitch. Outside corner this time. Strike number 2 runs the count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cale Poland doing a nice job on the hill today for the Mustangs. Now the break even. Inside for ball 3. Runs the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, another Big Z Sports fun fact, Cale Poland is the son of Travis Poland, who helped Big Z Sports during wrestling season.
Inside for ball number 4 as Bircher draws the walk. So we got a wrestling theme going here. Poland McMorrow. McMorrow hits the home run. Blaze McMorrow's nephew. Cale Poland is the son of Travis?
Yep, the son of Travis.
Okay.
Both of those guys come on to help us this year to really get our wrestling stuff rolling.
And they do a great job. I don't know a whole lot about high school wrestling. My son loves the big WWE wrestling. That's a little different than high school wrestling. But
I always tell new people who come in to watch high school wrestling, when you come in, if you just want to look like you're doing, just stand there and yell, grab a leg, grab a leg.
Grab a leg. As Bieber steps in. Outside, they're going to fire down to first. He does get back in time, does Bircher, as Bieber takes ball 1. Bieber walked his first time up, was picked off to end the first inning. Takes off running, does Bircher, and that ball is fouled off behind us to run the count even at 1 ball and 1 strike. One thing I've noticed in high school baseball, these guys like to try to steal bases. Both teams are very aggressive, as we're going to have a trip to the mound by Logan Addison. And we'll take a break with them. Back in 30 seconds after this with Big Z Sports.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Back after the pitching timeout there, as the head coach wanted to chat with his pitcher. The 1-1 pitch now from Poland. Nope, he's going to fire over to first and keep Bircher close. The count again, 1-1 to Deegan Bieber. McCreary on deck, Eric Golder in the hole. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency as our presenting sponsor today. The 1-1 pitch inside for ball number 2. Shannon's been filling our airwaves with some fun facts, and we went to a break. He said I could just keep going with them fun facts with these two teams, and we'll bring you some more fun facts coming up as we continue here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 2-1 pitch. That ball's going to be lined to third base. Nice job by the third baseman, and that's going to be a double play as Bircher is doubled off of first on the line drive. Nice job there by the third baseman, Braylon Mullen.
Yeah, I told you earlier in this game that Cale Poland, he had a solid defense behind him. He had 2 solid gloves at the corner, and Mullen showed you how solid his glove was right there. That thing was roped out there, and he stretched out there and caught it before it got to the turf, and he was able to double up Bircher because Bircher was already committed into the slide.
Austin McCreary steps in now. First pitch fouled off back behind us for strike 1. Nice crowd on hand today for the Mustangs and Braves. Rivalry game, of course. No balls and 1 strike to McCreary. Poland delivers. Change up in the dirt for strike number 2, or off the turf, I should say. Some games you can say in the dirt. Some games you have to say off the turf, Shannon.
Off the rubber pellets.
Off the pellets. That's a pellet ball. So no balls and 2 strikes to McCreary. Swing and a miss in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. Now he's going to fire on down to first for the put out, and out number 3 here in the bottom of the 4th. So after 4, we're tied at 1. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Live more comfortably this winter with the help of Unified Insulation Systems. Unified Insulation Systems is a full-service insulation and weatherization provider that can show you how to properly insulate your home or business. With good insulation from Unified Systems, you can prevent your gutters from freezing and get rid of your high-energy bills. Call Jeremiah Thomas today for your free quote at 330-773-7377 or visit unifiedinsulation.com. Call Unified Insulation Systems today, your most trusted name in insulation.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. Headed to the top of the 5th inning. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas here for Big Z Sports. Big thanks to Claxon Communications today as Judd and Logan doing some work for us today. Logan McPeek. Of course, Abby's here as well. And she's doing some good things as well as Haney. First pitch into Jinx is fouled off for strike 1. 1-1 here, top of the 5th inning. Ball 1 apparently. Waiting for the strike to be called. A 1-1 pitch. Fouled off down the first base line and over the spectators. Nice line of spectators down that first base line. Count now at 1 ball. And 2 strikes to Jinx.
You know, when you go to baseball games, you get all these.
Strike 3 called. Jinx doesn't like it, but he is rung up on the outside corner for out number 1.
You go to all these baseball and softball games, you get all these little kids waiting for the foul balls to fly out. Well, down here, there's a different dimension on the baseball field. There's a little stream that runs behind the first base dugout over there. So you already have the kids they're playing in the stream. They're running through the water. They want to be the first one to get to the foul ball.
Inside corner for strike number 1 to Brayson Gray. So there's a little creek here, huh?
Yeah, you can see it over there, the little high weeds. It's only got an inch or 2 of water in it, and that's where these kids playing it the whole time.
Going to be outside for ball number 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes, or 1 ball and 1 strike, excuse me. Haney gets it, delivers, strike 2, swinging by Gray. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, Judd Bone, Logan McPeek, and Abby Wright on the controls and cameras today for Claxon Communications. The 1-2 pitch, corner, strike 3, and out number 2 here in the top of the 5th inning. Haney dealing quickly here tonight. So 7 strikeouts on the day now for Spencer Haney. Going to take us to Brody Moreland, who struck out looking his first time and looked at strike 1 here to start his second at bat. Now the 0-1 pitch just outside for ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Brody Moreland. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Talking to Logan Addison, the head coach of Claymont, in the pregame. He mentioned that Brody Moreland came out to play baseball this year. First time since 7th grade he's played baseball. Outside corner, strike 3, and out number 3 here in the top of the 5th. Headed to the bottom of the 5th, tied at 1. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Your property is unique, and our agents know how to sell it. Whether it's a traditional listing or live auction, we'll earn you top dollar. Our agents will utilize whichever method of sale works best. When buying or selling your next home, call on Kaufman.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Now, if you do something, then it erases all your tags.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency for our presenting sponsor today and all spring long, whether it be baseball, softball, or even track and field, as we'll get to some more track and field events coming up. We had the Dave Bell Legacy Invitational a couple weeks ago with Nick and Shannon. Here, I believe this week, either this week or next week, I believe it's the IVC meet. And those two guys will do that one as well. So big thanks to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. First pitch going to be outside for ball number 1 to Eric Golder. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout.
Yeah, like I said, better give us a follow on YouTube because we're going to get busy with some makeup games, the tournament games, some track meets.
Outside for ball number 2. And, of course, the last couple of years we've ran into June with our softball coverage due to the Strasburg Lady Tigers winning the state title the last 2 years. So we'll see if we can get into June again this year as Golder swings and misses for strike 1. Some talent there in that Division 4 district. You got Conotton Valley and Strasburg going to battle it out. The 2-1 pitch going to be high and inside over the head of Golder for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Got some talented teams in Division 2 and Division 3. Softball will have a fun spring. Baseball, of course, their draw is coming up on Sunday. We'll have all that information on our social media pages. 3-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded to short. Fielded and throw. He got him at first. Nice job by Nolan McMorrow on to Downing for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th.
Tell you what, McMorrow, man, he's played some great defense over there. He's got that single shot home run right there. He's one of the players right now is starting to separate himself, saying, hey, boys, did you bring that shirt with you? I'm looking for a new shirt.
He is looking for a shirt, and he's playing some good defense. Did have the error back earlier in the game, but can't hold that against him. As Maddox Caldwell steps in, takes ball 1. He's 0 for 1 on the day, grounded out to the second baseman his first time up. The 1-0 pitch is going to be fouled off back over the stream and out of play. Just after 6 o'clock here on Monday night. Beautiful night for high school baseball. Low 80s. Couldn't ask for better weather. 1-1 pitch inside for ball number 2. 2 balls and 1 strike to Maddox Caldwell. Batting .257 with 7 RBIs coming into the game. Going to go down a tick after his first ground out. His first at bat, a ground out. Going to be high for ball number 3. 3 balls and 1 strike now to Caldwell. Cam Anama and Kylan McDonald also due up here. Or Cam Anama on deck. And McDonald, if they can get a runner on. As the catcher heads out. Ethan Fair jogs out to the mound to talk to his pitcher, Poland.
Yeah, 2 solid catchers behind the plate today. Both the Mustangs and the Braves both have really good talent behind the plate.
This thing of high school baseball, man, you have to have good athletes at your important positions. Would be shortstop and catcher. Center field inside for ball number 4. That's a walk to Caldwell. Now a runner on first for Cam Anama, who struck out swinging his first time up. I don't know who does the PA for the Braves here, but he kind of reminds me of the guy from the NFL that does like the Hall of Fame game and has a real pronounced introduction and sounds really good. Looks like we're going to have a runner, number 11, Jaron Linden, going to run for Caldwell. That's the same rule as softball and high school baseball, is that he'll come back in. Just a courtesy runner.
Yeah, he can come back in.
So Linden now running for Caldwell. Cam and Emma bats from the left side. First pitch. High and inside. The ball all the way to the backstop as Fair couldn't do anything about that. That was 3 feet over the batter's head as Caldwell or Linden advances on to second base on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and the thing is, that came off the backstop so hard because they have that block wall here that it came back to Fair so fast they actually kind of overstepped it one step.
Anama swung and missed that one now. 1-1 on Anama. 0 for 1 with a strikeout on the day. 1-1 pitch swung on and fouled back to the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Anama. Anama wears number 18, bats from the left side, plays right field for the Braves. Poland gets his sign and hesitates, now steps off to get the runner to retreat to second base. He does his job now, steps back on, looks in for the sign, shakes one off, shakes another one off, gets what he wants, sets, and delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and out number 2 here in the bottom of the 5th. Nice off-speed pitch there by Cale Poland to get the out as brings in Kylan McDonald, the second baseman.
Yeah, nice job by Poland right there. That was a big out to get with that runner sitting there at second base.
In the dirt for ball 1. We're into the pellets or turf, whatever you want to call it. Dirt is a hard habit to break when you're used to calling baseball games in the dirt, and then they get turf. And it's off the turf for ball 1. A 1-0 pitch. Going to bunt it down. Nice job by the pitcher, Poland, to fire on the first over the head of the first baseman, and that's going to allow the run to score on the error by Poland. And now it's 2-1, Indian Valley over Claymont.
Yeah, right. They had that runner. He was going the whole time. Once he hit third, he was already rounded just in case there was going to be an overthrow because it would have been a third out even if he would have caught it. So, smart baseball play right there by the runner just to keep on going.
So McDonald puts it in play on the bunt, and Poland fires it over the first baseman's head, and the run is scores. That's Caldwell, or actually Linden from second base. That's going to take us back to the top of the order for Tanyan McComb. And they're going to try to pick off the runner. He's going to get in there. Oh, no, I thought he beat it, and the umpire called him out as Poland stepped off and threw over to first as the runner took off for second base. I thought he slid under the tag, but the umpire called him out for out number 3. But 1 run on the air, and Indian Valley leads 2-1 after 5. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Top of the 6th inning, back at Indian Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency for our presenting sponsor this spring for high school sports on Big Z Sports and our YouTube channel. Make sure you check out our social media pages, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and, of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel for all the live streaming action this spring. As number 9, Ethan Fair steps in and takes strike 1. Be low for ball number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike now as Haney again delivers. That ball is going to be grounded to the shortstop. Field on to first. And out number 1 here in the top of the 6th inning. Nice play by the shortstop, Deegan Bieber, to get that out.
Yeah, that ball looked like it was going to get to him pretty fast, and it hit the turf, and he kind of threw the brakes on a little bit, but he did a nice job charging it, transfer from the glove to his hand, and got the out.
Junior center fielder Connor Hillier steps in now. He is 1 for 2 on the day, with a strikeout. Takes the first pitch for a ball. Hillier struck out his first time up. Now he hits one deep to right field. Looks like the right fielder might have lost it, and he did. And it is gone out of here as Hillier hits one out of here to right field. And it's tied up at 2 now as Connor Hillier gets into one and gets it out of here to right center field to tie this game up 2-2. That ball is carrying today. It gets up in that wind, and it just keeps going.
Yeah, that one just kind of skied up right there, and I thought it was eventually going to die, but it just kept going and going and going, and I actually lost where the ball was at in the air, so I just kind of watched the right fielder, and he kind of ran out of real estate back there where the fence is.
Right fielder was looking, and it was gone as the first pitch now outside to McMorrow. McMorrow homered his last time up. And it's going to be strike number 1. Cannot keep up with Haney's delivery. That ball was behind McMorrow for ball number 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. It's high and inside for ball number 3. 3 balls, 1 strike to McMorrow. The 3-1 pitch. High for ball number 4, and that's a walk to McMorrow with 1 out here. Runner on first now as Haney gives up the walk. Looks like we're going to have a timeout here as looks like Coach Bircher going to go out and talk to his pitcher. And while they have a mound visit, we'll be back after this with Big Z Sports.
Reduce your energy costs and get rebates up to $400? Thad here for TMK Valley Propane. The Ohio Propane Council offers Ohio residents rebates for installing new propane water heaters and furnaces. Heck, even licensed installers can receive incentives for installation. Visit OhioPropaneRebates.com. This public service announcement is brought to you by your friends at TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK. Service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas here. Top of the 6th inning, tied at 2 after Connor Hillier hits one out of here to right center field, just over the E in baseball on the fence. As Coach Bircher walks out to talk to his pitcher, Spencer Haney, and says, hey, let's go. Calm down. You gave up a home run. You gave up a walk there. And now you got to face the opposing pitcher in Cale Poland with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. That ball is going to be fouled away for strike 1.
I mean, Haney, he's pitched a pretty good game today other than those 2 pitches he let hang over the plate right there, and they both went yard. Got to get that rhythm back.
Fouled off again. No balls and 2 strikes. McMorrow on first after the walk. He homered today. Drew a walk on his bat just a moment ago. Poland in a hole now. No balls and 2 strikes. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Poland. Runner on first is McMorrow. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled off back here to the screen. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Haney looks over, nods his head, now delivers. Outside for ball number 2. 2 balls and 2 strike count even now to Cale Poland. Morrow gets a nice 2-3 step lead, now stretches out a little bit more. Outside for ball number 3, count full now to Poland at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Big pitch here for Spencer Haney and the Braves. The payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled off down the left field line and out of play. Count remains full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. McMorrow again leads off from first, and the pitch inside for ball 4, and the ball gets back to the backstop. Now 2 on with 1 out here in the top of the 6th.
After back-to-back walks.
2 runners on now as McMorrow on second, Poland on first. Going to bring in Braylon Mullen, the third baseman. He struck out twice here today. 1 out, top of the 6th, 1 run in. Outside corner for strike 1. Haney gets a sign, looks, and now delivers. Gonna try to bunt the ball down, and he does by Mullen. And there's going to be no play as Mullen drops a bunt down and gets on first base now with 1 out and bases loaded for the Mustangs.
That was a picture-perfect bunt right there. He got it down the third base line, had enough speed, it just kept rolling. Where Haney had to chase it, Haney picked it up and was going kind of fake the throw to third. He didn't throw it, and the runner tripped over the bag, actually fell over the bag. He was off the bag. If Haney would have threw it, he might have had a chance of getting him out.
Jagger Morrison steps in now. He is 1 for 2 on the day with a double. First pitch, outside corner, strike 1. 1 out here, top of the 6th, bases loaded for the Mustangs. 1 run in on the home run by Hillier. Outside for ball number 1 to Morrison. Morrison now 1-1. Again, 1 for 2 on the day. Again, just flips the bat out. That's going to be infield fly. Roll batters out. Nice job by the shortstop to catch that one. That was Bieber for out number 2.
That's kind of how Morrison got that first hit of the game. He kind of just flipped the bat out there, and he'll went over the third baseman's head out there and fell, and kind of paused there. The umpire was kind of yelling something over towards the dugout. I was trying to figure out what he was saying, but I'm too far up here to hear what he was saying.
Jackson Jinks steps in. He is grounded out and struck out here today. Gets a big healthy cut at that one, and that goes out of play for strike 1. Jinks struck out looking his last time up, grounded out to the pitcher. His first time up, outside for ball number 1 to Jinks. Bases loaded, 2 outs here, top of the 6th inning, tied at 2 between Indian Valley and Claymont. That ball's going to be drilled right to the second baseman for out number 3. They load the bases. They do get 1 run on the solo home run by Connor Hillier, and they leave them loaded. And after 5.5, we're tied at 2. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarchonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Tied at 2 here in the bottom of the 6th inning at Indian Valley High School between the Mustangs and Braves. We got a good one shaping up here at the end, Shannon. 2-2, back and forth. 2 solo home runs for the Claymont Mustangs. And, of course, Indian Valley has scored on a pickle rundown, and runner scored, and they scored on an error as well. So 2 different ways to score runs in the game. They both work because it's a tie ball game, 2-2 between Indian Valley and Claymont here in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, that's one of these games that when these 2 teams show to play up, it can go either way. Either team could win by a blowout, or they just get into a dogfight. And today the fans have been showing up. They've showed up to a great game right here, and it's going to be a dogfight right down to the end.
Going to be a good one here as Tanyan McComb steps up For his third at-bat, he was hit by a pitch, stole a base, and he is struck out looking here tonight on senior day. Or senior night, I should say, for the Braves. First pitch going to be in the turf and back to the backstop for ball one. So McComb had a hit by pitch and a stolen base his last time up, stranded at second. Again, in the dirt. I'm going to say that hit him in the front foot. That's going to be the second time he's been hit by a pitch today, is Tanya McComb. He's had a rough day getting hit by the ball today, Shannon. 2 hit by batters and or hit by pitch, and took one as a catcher, not where you really want to get hit at when you're catching, but he shrugged it off and been on base a couple times. I'd be looking for him to take off running here in just a moment.
Well, you know, anytime there's one close to you, your teammates tell you.
And he just fires it over the first baseman head, does Poland, as McComb takes off for second base. They still haven't got to it, and he stays at third base, gets all the way to third base after the error by Cale Poland. Huge error on the pickoff attempt to allow McComb all the way to third base.
Yeah, that wasn't just an error. That was a big error right there. That ball, it really sailed on him. I don't know what happened when he went to throw. If it just come out of his hand funny or –
that ball was
it was high. It
was 6 feet over the first baseman's head. He just looked and was like, I can't even jump for that.
Yeah, he just started running for the catch or for the fence over there.
First pitch is going to be inside for ball number 1. So Spencer Haney steps in. 1 ball count. Had a double earlier and flew out to the center fielder. High for ball number 2. 2 balls and no strikes now to Spencer Haney, the opposing pitcher for the Braves. Poland gets his sign, looks over to third, now delivers. Out in front of that one was Haney, but he fouled it off for strike 1.
I'm sure Coach McComb over there right now is just trying to tell all his players, listen, you don't need to crush one. Just get me one in play somewhere where I can send this runner.
Claymont's put the infield in now. At least the third baseman, shortstop, and second baseman in on the grass. First baseman still playing back. That ball is going to be fouled off down the first base line for strike 2. Infield, three quarters of the infield playing in to try to cut down that run at the plate if McComb goes on contact. Now the second baseman backs off a little bit. Now the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt for ball 3. Runs the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, if he'd have left that back leg up there, he might have got hit right there, but he pulled his back leg.
Jackson Bircher on deck for the Braves. Tie ball game here, bottom of the 6th, 2-2. Payoff pitch high for ball number 3.
That was ball 4.
Or ball 4, excuse me. As Haney draws the walk, I looked at ball 3 on my marker and I said ball 3, and I knew it was ball 4. But Haney draws the walk. Runners on first and third now with Jackson Bircher. Grounded out to third base and struck out here today. He is 0 for 2. Poland delivers inside and high. Bircher ducks out of the way for ball 1. So no outs here, bottom of the 6th, runners on first and third. High again, in and out of the glove of Fair, the catcher. Keeps it in front of him, though, for ball 2.
Coach going to take a trip to the mound right here.
Yep. Coach Addison going to head out and talk to his pitcher, and we'll take a timeout with him back after this with Big Z Sports.
When you think pizza, think Amici's Pizza, with locations in West Lafayette and Janaden Hutton to serve you. Amici's Pizza offers your favorite traditional pizzas, as well as specialty pizzas, subs, wings, and salads. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. Right now at Amici's, with the purchase of a large or an extra large pizza at regular price, receive a free medium cheesy bread. Try one today in West Lafayette or Janaden Hutton. Big city taste for a small city price. Learn more. Find Amici's on Facebook.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School after the trip to the mound as Coach Addison goes out to talk to his pitcher. It's over now as Bircher steps back in now with a 2-0 count. Steps off. Haney says, nope, I'm not going to bite on your fake, and just stands out there and looks at him. Takes a couple steps back towards first, but grows his lead even bigger now as he steps off as Haney says, I'm just going to get way out there and make you throw.
Yeah, I mean, you throw it, you're going to take a chance of getting a run scored over here, so it's a big gamble.
Haney takes off, and they're not going to throw it. Smart move there by Claymont as Haney steals second.
Haney goes into a slight jog and then almost a walk. He's like, come on, guys, I'm giving you the opportunity to throw it. But Claymont, the baseball intelligence there is like, we can't do this.
And now we have another trip to the mound, and that's going to do it for Poland on the hill today as Coach Addison makes the call to his reliever. And we'll take a break after this. Be back with a bit more Big Z Sports High School baseball coverage from Indian Valley after this.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Brig Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School as Claymont changes pitchers. They bring in number 10, Nate Downing. He was at first, and now he's pitching for the Mustangs. Going to have Jagger Morrison at first base over from his second base position. Cale Poland out of the game. And they bring in Brody Moreland to play second for the Mustangs. Going to be outside for ball one to Bieber. Bases loaded now. 1-0 pitch swung on and driven out to right center field. That's going to be a problem as the right fielder actually gets over there to play it, and he makes a great throw. Both base runners move up, but the run scores as that's actually Cale Poland in right field making the catch and firing it to the plate, but McComb scores on a sacrifice fly, and both runners move up now as first, or they're on second and third as Bieber gets the sac fly and the RBI. They appealed over to first to see if the runner left early, and the home plate umpire says safe. So he left on time. Austin McCreary steps in, the center fielder. He is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and reached on an error. Inside corner for strike number one. Now the 0-1 pitch. Going to be high chopper to the mound as Downing fields it. And he takes off running, fires it back to third. He is out at third base, says the field umpire. As Haney gets out at third base, as Downing fields the ground ball and runs back at Haney and fires it to third. and gets Haney at third base for out number 2.
Yeah, nice play by Downing right there. Haney got a little too far off, and Downey, he just turned, and that was his, that's where he was going the whole time. He did a nice job get the throw over there.
So fielder's choice for McCreary. He gets on first, and that's going to bring up Eric Golder. First pitch to Golder was a ball. So 1 ball and no strikes. Inside for ball number 2. So 2 balls, no strikes to Golder. 3-2 here, bottom of the 6th inning. Indian Valley leads. Swing and a miss by Golder. A hefty cut there to make it 2 balls and 1 strike now to Eric Golder. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Inside for ball number 3. 3 balls and 1 strike now to Golder. Maddox Caldwell on deck for the Braves. Foul ball as Golder tried to check his swing, and it caught a little bit of the bat. So now it's going to run the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's 2 outs here. Runners will be moving on the pitch. The payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled off, back out of play down the first base line. Count remains full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Score from the softball field, bottom of the 5th. Indian Valley leads 9-2 over Claymont.
Game going on just beyond the left center field fence here at Indian Valley. Now the payoff pitch. Swung on and driven out to left center field. That's going to be trouble, and that's off the base of the wall. 2 runs are going to score, and that's going to be a double for Eric Golder, and now a 3-run lead for the Indian Valley Braves.
Huge hit by Eric Golder right there. He had a lot of speed. That ball took a nice little bounce off the bottom of the fence, came in, kind of helped the Mustang defense right there. He was able to get to it pretty quick and throw it in, but 2 runs were able to get across the plate. So big inning for the Braves right here.
So Eric Golder with a 2-out, 2 RBI double to give the Braves a 3-1 lead as Maddox Caldwell steps in and takes ball 1. So 5-2. Indian Valley leads here in the bottom of the 6th. Going to be inside for ball number 2. 2 balls and no strikes now to Caldwell. He walked, advanced to second, and scored on an error. 3-0 now to Caldwell. Nate Downing on the mound now in relief of Cale Poland here in the inning. 3 runs in for the Braves. Called time there by the home plate umpire. .3-0 count to Caldwell. Downing looks back, now delivers. Going to be outside for ball number 4. It's going to be a walk for Caldwell. Going to bring up Cam Anama, who has struck out twice here today for the Braves. Nope. Going to actually have a pinch hitter. It's going to be Skylar Haney. Step in for Cam Anama. Haney steps in. Swing. Ground to the shortstop. Fires on to first. And there it is, out number 3. But 3 big runs score for the Indian Valley Braves as they head to the 7th inning, leading 5-2. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. Top of the 7th inning. Indian Valley leads 5-2 as we head to the top of the 7th. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Big thanks to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency as our presenting sponsor for spring sports here for Big Z Sports. Also big thanks to Wood Electric, Cush Financial Group, Wendy's, the Buckeye Career Center, Wayne Door, and of course coming up after the conclusion of our game, the Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, where we'll have our McInturf Realty Player of the Game as well. As Haney fires and is high for ball one to the leadoff hitter, Brayson Gray. It's going to be fouled off for strike one. So 1 ball and 1 strike to Gray. Gray was hit by a pitch and was forced off, or caught stealing, as he swings and misses on that pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So he's 0 for 2 on, or 0 for 1 on the day officially. It'll be high for ball number 2. And the 2-2 pitch. They called it ball number 3. Indian Valley fans wanted that to be strike 3. Home plate umpire says, nope, just inside. Payoff pitch. Fouled off again. Count remains full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Top of the 7th inning, Indian Valley leads 5-2. Fouled off again at the plate as Gray stays alive. Brody Moreland on deck. Ethan Fair in the hole for the Mustangs. Going to have a tough choice for our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Shannon and I will try to decide who we get to talk to today, as it's fouled off again. Gray doing a nice job of staying alive here at the plate.
Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to go over my score sheets and some notes, and just it's going to be a rough one to pick today.
Payoff pitch outside corner, strike 3, out number 1 here in the top of the 7th on the strikeout.
You know it's a good strikeout before the umpire even calls it and the batter drops his head and starts jogging to the dugout because he knew he left one hanging.
And Tanya McComb pops up behind the plate and fires it down to third base, and that was a very confident third strike there by McComb. Swing and a miss by Brody Moreland, who struck out twice here today as well, 0 for 2 on the day. Inside for ball number 1.
Brody been an outstanding athlete for Claymont in multiple sports. Like you said, come back out for baseball this year.
Down low for ball number 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Moreland's name was called a lot during football season. Again, ball 3 in the dirt. So 3 balls and 1 strike.
Haney slipped right there on the bottom of the mound, kind of rubbed his knee a little bit right there.
He is limping just a little bit, and then he's going to take his time here and try to walk it off, and you never want to see anybody get hurt, especially on something like that.
Yeah, we was talking about Moreland there in the football field. He had a phenomenal basketball season as a senior, and he's gonna be missed over there in Mustang Nation.
So the infield gathers around their pitcher and checks on him, and they all break. And now McComb back behind the plate. 3 balls and 1 strike to Moreland. Grounded to third. On to first for out number 2 here in the top of the 7th inning.
Nice job by Jackson Bircher to dig it out. He was able to make a nice throw right there to first base, and the first base had a stretch for it. And now they're gonna challenge the call if he pulled him off the bag or not.
So they called him out, right, officially?
Yeah, first baseman official called him out. Home plate umpire walking down to talk to him, and I don't know if the home plate umpire had a good enough look to make a call.
The ball was kind of back behind the bag. We'll see what the call is as they conference about it, and they are calling him out at first base. That's a couple calls here today, and Coach Addison not happy with that call. He felt the first baseman pulled his foot, didn't get the call, and that's going to be out number 2 here in the top of the 7th inning. Going to take back to the top of the order now with Ethan Fair. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Excuse me, he's 1 for 3 on the day. Down low for ball 1. Fair singled and tried to stretch that single into a double and was cut down, and that's going to be grounded to first. And that's going to be the ball game, folks, as Indian Valley comes from behind and knocks off the Claymont Mustangs with 3 big runs in the bottom of the 6th inning to get the 5-2 win over the Claymont Mustangs today on Senior Day here at Indian Valley High School. Again, final score, we'll head off to our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. 5-2, Indian Valley knocks off Claymont. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust. Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our school-to-work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
When you think pizza, think Amici's Pizza, with locations in West Lafayette and Janaden-Hutton to serve you. Amici's Pizza offers your favorite traditional pizzas, as well as specialty pizzas, subs, wings, and salads. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. Right now at Amici's, with the purchase of a large or an extra large pizza at regular price, receive a free medium cheesy bread. Try one today in West Lafayette or Janaden-Hutton. Big city taste for a small city price. Learn more. Find Amici's on Facebook.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Live more comfortably this winter with the help of Unified Insulation Systems. Unified Insulation Systems is a full-service insulation and weatherization provider that can show you how to properly insulate your home or business. With good insulation from Unified Systems, you can prevent your gutters from freezing and get rid of your high-energy bills. Call Jeremiah Thomas today for your free quote at 330-773-7377 or visit unifiedinsulation.com. Call Unified Insulation Systems today, your most trusted name in insulation.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Your property is unique, and our agents know how to sell it. Whether it's a traditional listing or live auction, we'll earn you top dollar. Our agents will utilize whichever method of sale works best. When buying or selling your next home, call on Kaufman.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Reduce your energy costs and get rebates up to $400? Thad here for TMK Valley Propane. The Ohio Propane Council offers Ohio residents rebates for installing new propane water heaters and furnaces. Heck, even licensed installers can receive incentives for installation. Visit ohiopropanerebates.com. This public service announcement is brought to you by your friends at TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK. Service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. In our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, Joe Geckler and Shannon Thomas here at Indian Valley High School. The Braves knock off the Mustangs 5-2 today with 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning to pull out the 5-2 victory here on Senior Day for Indian Valley, celebrating their one senior, Tanyan McComb, as he gets his last hurrah here on senior night for the Braves. We're going to catch up with head coach Shannon McComb in just a couple of moments here as he's finishing up talking to his ball club, and he said he would come up as soon as he is done chatting, and it looks like they're breaking down, and he looks like he's on his way up. So we'll take a quick break, come back, and talk to the victorious Indian Valley head coach Shannon McComb. That's after this with Big Z Sports.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarshonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
The win. So.
Yeah, it's all that matters in the end.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. We're in our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, and Joe Geckler back with Indian Valley head coach Shannon McComb. And Shannon, congratulations, first of all, on the win here today. And talk about your team's effort out there. Kind of a weird game. You score a run on a run down where the base runner at I believe it was Haney scored on a play there, and at the end of the first, and you score a run, and you get another run on an error, but then the big 2-run double there by Golder late in the game kind of iced it for you a little bit, but big 5-2 win. Talk about your team's effort.
You know, we talked early in the game, you know, seeing Cale on the mound, he's a very good pitcher. Runs were going to be hard to come by, so we had to execute the way we've been playing all year. You know, first, third situation, I had to try to do something to score a run there. Worked, and then Kylan got a big bunt down that turned into an error that scored us another run. And then, like you said, Eric with the big double there to give us a little extra cushion there in the 6th inning.
Absolutely. And talk about your junior pitcher, Spencer Haney. Gave up 4 hits, 11 strikeouts, the 2 home runs. But I think those balls got up in the wind a little bit and got aided by a little bit of the wind pushing the ball out here today. But overall, pitched a pretty good game for you.
Yeah, Spencer's been solid for us all year. You know, that's why he's our number one. I think he's averaging around 8 or 9 strikeouts a game. He just goes out and competes. He's pitching on a bad knee right now. Just the 2 home runs, it was just he missed location. You got to give them credit for, getting the ball up and getting it out and keeping them in the game. But, we always feel pretty comfortable when Spencer's out there throwing for us.
Obviously, senior day here at Indian Valley, and this senior's a little special to you. Tanyan, of course, your son, celebrating senior day here today. Had a pretty good day. Got on base a couple times, scored a run. Well, actually, the run he scored there in the 6th inning was essentially the game-winning run. But talk about Tanyan and, first of all, as coach, talk about what he means to the program and what he's done for you guys the last 4 years.
He means a lot. He's a 4-year starter for us behind the plate. He's like the quarterback of our baseball team. He's got all the calls for us. First inning there, they tried to get back into it. First and third, tried to steal a run, and he threw a base runner out there to end the inning for us. So, defensively, he saves a ton of runs for us back there, not giving up a lot of pass balls, if any. Leadoff hitter, his job, he knows is to get on base, and I think his on-base percentage now is a little over 600, so he's doing his job the way he needs to do it.
Now take the coaching hat off. Talk to him about as your dad. You're the dad. Talk about his accomplishments. How proud of you are you of him? And talk about as being a dad now, not a coach.
I'm extremely proud. He typically gets the brunt of a lot of my anger, which is typical for a coach's son. But he handles it. He takes it in stride, and it's just. He's been, not only as a player, whether it be football, basketball, baseball, but just the type of human being he is. He's a very hard worker in the classroom. He's very considerate of other people, and, can make myself or my wife more proud to be his parents.
Absolutely. And Shannon Thomas and I were talking a little Big Z Sports fun fact earlier in the game. He's one of – we could only come up with 2 guys in the area to ever get a player of the game for baseball, basketball, and football in his career, and I think in the same year, if I remember right, Shannon, if you remember, maybe it was in opposite seasons, but he's one of the only kids in the area to have a player of the game shirt in baseball, basketball, and football, in his career. So what a heck of an athlete, and you've raised a great man.
I appreciate it. He's going to be a hard one to replace, but he's moving on to college and hopefully get a lot of action there at Ashland in the next few years, and I'll be able to be dad and go watch him perform there.
Absolutely. So talk about what's up the rest of the week for the Braves.
We got Garraway coming in for a makeup game tomorrow, and then we travel to Claymont Wednesday. So it was a little short week with only 3 games, but 3 big league games. So
how do you feel going into the tournament draw on Sunday?
Feel good. We're sitting now at 9-6. Our district's pretty loaded baseball-wise. Got a little good baseball team, so start putting our records in, and we'll see how that goes on Sunday.
Coach, congratulations on the big win and the
Appreciate
rivalry win at that, and
Yeah.
have a good rest of the week. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
That's Shannon McComb joining us here on our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. We'll bring in Shannon Thomas here to wrap this up and announce our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. And Shannon, you went down and you got the picture, and the guys were pretty happy to get that big win against the Mustangs here today. And your vote for Player of the Game?
Well, my vote for the player game, it took a lot of looking over the notes, and we kept going back and forth. And
we did. It was a rough one there in that break to figure this out.
And even though that he gave up the 2 home runs, he still pitched a phenomenal game. So, our McInturf Realty Player of the Game is Spencer Haney.
Absolutely. Spencer Haney, the junior pitcher, gave up 4 hits, 11 strikeouts, only the 2 runs, and, of course, the win in the complete game for the Indian Valley Braves. Gave up the 2 home runs, but I think those got up in the wind a little bit and got out of here. But Spencer Haney, again, big win on the mound for the Braves.
I gave him the opportunity. I talked to Shannon to come up, and the players were picking on Spencer. Said, "Hey, you got to go give an interview." And I said, we weren't going to interview Spencer tonight. I said, unless you want to. If you want to come up and be interviewed, And he shook me off multiple times as he was headed for the parking lot.
Yes, he was.
He was ready to go get some dinner with his family, but outstanding performance by the Braves. Outstanding baseball game between the Mustangs and the Braves. That's the way baseball is. It can go one way or the other, and it was a solid game throughout, and then just those couple little errors right there in the 6th inning helped the Braves get away with the rivalry win.
Yep, good game all the way around by both teams. 2 big home runs for the Mustangs, got their 2 runs, and then a couple weird ways to score for the Indian Valley Braves on an error, and then a run down between the bases, and the runner on third scored, and then a big 2-run double by Eric Golder kind of put the icing on the cake for the Braves here today on Senior Day. Again, final score here at Indian Valley High School, Indian Valley 5, Claymont 2. Big thanks to Judd Bone, Abby Wright, and Logan McPeek from Claxon Communications. And, of course, my main man Shannon Thomas here with me doing a game again for Big Z Sports. Until, I believe, tomorrow night, we'll have more action for you here on the Big Z Sports channel, on our YouTube channel. For Shannon, I'm Joe Geckler saying so long, everybody.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.